So I finally decided that I'm fully going to commit to this YouTube thing. And I say this YouTube thing, but for a very long time I've always wanted to do, YouTube and create content, but create great content as well, not just any content. I think I've been on and off, create content, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. But I think outside of all that, fundamentally, it always comes down to just bringing people value. Whoever's watching this, I want to give you guys as much value as possible. And sometimes I've always said it, you can't really tell um, what really is value in a sense that like value could just be some inspiration. Value could just be a holiday trip that inspires a person to travel more, or it could be something personal, a story that I share with you guys that you might find helpful. It might be a situation scenario that I share with you guys, and you can relate to that. It may be some tips, things, things to help you guys. It may be and there's so many different areas, so many different things I could obviously be discussing with you guys, and sharing with you guys. So I think that I've tried to try to focus on like a specific niche, but I think it's just more important to just share with you guys, just naturally, and yeah, do not try to be overly content focus, as in like trying to think of what is the best content that I can share or upload, but rather just share content that is you know that I think would help somebody, or it's just inspiring, or it's just worth sharing. And yeah, I think that obviously it's very hard to decide now, because like there aren't many. I don't really have much subscribers, viewers to kind of give me feedback on like what is what works and what doesn't. But I think in a long time, I guess there would be more, sort of yeah, more feedback from people to let me know what works and what doesn't. Um, I guess most importantly, I think that obviously there's a lot of niches that I can focus on, but at the end of the day, look, honestly, I want this channel to be as entertaining, as educational, as just naturally just a channel that's just naturally there to you know for anyone to enjoy the content, and gain some value, gain some just I think fundamentally I'd like to say that obviously my north star is that my number one value is to bring people closer to a fulfilling lifestyle. So it's all about how could you improve your lifestyle, how could you better your lifestyle so that you live the best life that you possibly can. um and there is a formula to that, and there is ways to make that that fulfilling life come true. So I think that it's just, without overcomplicating it, just basically I want to share with you guys as much as possible. And so it might be headshots, it might be travel videos, it might be tips and tricks on things. Yeah, it would just be anything. And yeah, along the way, I can adjust and pivot, to see what works and what you guys like and enjoy. So with that being said, that's it.